a ghost train to take him back to the um whatever plane of death. Um, it's a massive black train. Emerges from the ocean. I The banana in my butt is a handsome lifeguard. Oh, the title says it all. Baby's first Chuck Tingle. That's essentially what's happening here. Hello, hi. I read weird smut and do a video at least once a month, but this month too, because it's Pride Month and why not? I planned to do this. Read my first Chuck Tingle asterisk. I have read a Chuck Tingle before, but it was Bury Your Gaze. High Chance being my favorite of the year, right? This is my first, like, I've read one of his, traditionally published horror books of what I call is the Tingleverse, because they're all connected, right? Slightly connected. And I have Camp Damascus also downloaded on my Kindle. But I thought it'd be funny for Pride Month, read my first Chuck Tingle's book, because that's like what everybody knows Chuck Tingle for. In fact, when I read Bury Your Gaze, I introduced people to the fact of the Tingleverse. And they were like, oh my god, I gotta read the Tingleverse. So, good times. And so what was the deciding matter and which one? Because he has so many weird smuts. Hear me out. I went onto Kindle Unlimited to see which ones were available, and I chose one at random. And this one feels very summary. So at the end, that was my deciding factor. Anyways, I decided to do this, and then 2 days later, Chuck Tingle put this post on Instagram. I screenshotted it immediately. I went, oh my god. And then I realized I wasn't following Chuck Tingle somehow, so then I started following him. But iconic, yes. So now I'm reading Chuck Tingle. I could be reading Camp Damascus, but instead I'm gonna read this. If you are interested in the idea of me reading weird smut, oh my god, I have a whole playlist of them. This one's gonna be very low key. I'm probably gonna record my whole reaction as I'm reading it, and then speed it up for you. Because this is only 40 pages. Like, this is gonna take me no time at all. I was originally gonna do multiple, but I decided to just stick with one. Partially because life be lifing right now. To give you an update on my life, 30 seconds before, not really 30 seconds, maybe 5 minutes before I hit record, I sent an email trying to cancel my mother's car insurance. That's what I've been doing today. So, to emotionally heal, I'm gonna go read about a banana in a butt being a lifeguard. And that is iconic. Thank you, Chuck Tingle. Goodbye. Tronbo. The sentient fruit seems great. Okay. You think of course he's grabbed by some kind of magic. He's a sentient banana. Oh my god. Oh, it's just after the accident. ... Oh my god. He can take off his peel? Like it's clothes. You know what? No wonder he writes good horror, because oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No, not his dead boyfriend. His dead boyfriend. The accent ... They decided to go cliff climbing onto like a secluded beach. And he took off his peel, and they start climbing, and his boyfriend slips on his peel and falls all the way down. That's so funny. Oh my god. Trobo or whatever the main character's name looks exactly like the dead boyfriend. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care how any man looked if he said that the last partner he had died in a tragic accident, and I look exactly like that person. Like exactly like that person. I'm running very far away. Unicorn butt cops? What? Is this another Tingleverse? Are there two separate Tingleverses? I'm fine with that. I'm sorry, he's never had a taco before? I'm sorry, he looks exactly like the dead boyfriend. Is he, like, paraded in the lab or something? Because how I live in the whitest part of America, one of the whitest parts of America, and I've had a taco. I've had authentic tacos. I'm confused. Okay. Thank you. I love how the banana man is pulling him aside, freaking out, like, oh my god, how is that even possible? How have you never had a taco? What's your favorite food? You're never hungry? That's suspicious. That's weird. Says this sentient banana. He's like 6 feet tall, too. Okay. Oh, he has no memories before this morning. Oh. The dead boyfriend's name is Torx? What are the names? Chuck, I know you've been writing these for a while, so you've probably run out of names, but Chuck Tingle, please. Oh, so he is the dead boyfriend. He's the dead boyfriend. Okay. Um, he's confirmed the dead boyfriend because he wished upon a sunset every night, and it's finally happened for him. I. He has an apartment. How? You know, I'm asking the important questions here. My banana lover. Not the banana lover. Does this mean you could never eat banana bread again? I really like banana bread. I'm gonna be honest. My handsome yellow fruit. Okay. Okay. Oh, the tide's out, so they can go back to that cove where he died to have sex because it's private, so they can have sex. Guys, you drove there. You have a car, and you have an apartment. Do you really need to do it right now? I I think about the same amount of time it would take to. I mean, I guess it's LA traffic, but still. Oh, good. He's gonna conquer the location of his death by fucking up Banana. There's so much happening. I'm 22%. Oh, they're sprinting down the beach hand in hand. Okay, so it's Baywatch. Got it. Okay, he strips him out of his clothing, but I remember vividly him stripping off his shirt and throwing it to the side, and he was already wearing his swim trunks when he went into the ocean. And after he was pulled out of the ocean, he didn't put his shirt back on. So I think the only thing he's wearing is swim trunks. So I don't understand this. He may probably put on some flip flops or something to go to the taco truck, but like, I don't think it took him long to strip you. I'm gonna be honest. he just peeled him. He just peeled him. Oh my god. I love how I'm reading Banana Sex right now. Don't worry, it has its own member. I'm reading Banana Sex right now. And that part I'm not reacting to. It was the lore of him being a ghost, technically. That was freaking me out more. Love that for me. Honestly. After the door smut, nothing could beat that. That one was the smut, that one was an experience. Not his potassium enriched abs. Does it taste like banana? This is the important questions. I'm asking the important questions. Like, I'm eating bananas, but I'm like, but does it taste like banana? Because the sexy talk has been about how he tastes, and if he didn't how he tastes, and how good he tastes. I'm like, is it banana flavor? I'm asking the important questions. Anyways. I have questions. The banana better able to lubricate itself, or else I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. And that's how I'm gonna state that. The end. The way it's worded sometimes. It's so funny. Not within his ghostly form. How did he almost drown if he's technically a ghost? You know, ask the important questions. Or in the midst of a sex scene, just big thoughts up here. Not his release on the sand, being described as gorgeous ocean pearls. Chuck, why? Some of these descriptors. That's what makes me laugh most of the time, the descriptors. Oh, he does taste like a sweet banana smoothie. Oh, okay, all my questions were answered. Not really, not really. Oh, he's back because his unfinished business was their day on the Cove, and now that they had their day on the Cove, he can move on. Okay, sure. I'm pretty sure that's not what unfinished business means. I've watched Ghost Whisperer, I know. Oh, they'll see each other again on another timeline. What? Wait. So, like, a ghost train to take him back to the, whatever plane of death. Um, it's a massive black train. Emerges from the ocean. Also the banana can see it. Greet can see it. I don't. That okay. Stop saying you'll see him on another timeline. What's that mean? Oh my god, is it already over? I Oh, okay, the rest of this is actually just included bonus story. I'm not gonna read that. I'm sorry, Chuck Tingle. I'm not gonna read that. That was enough for me. Um, it ended with a ghost train coming out of the ocean, and honestly, I couldn't have asked for anything better. Um, You know what? This is kind of perfect for today, actually. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much, Chuck Tingle. Should I get into proper position to outro and do final thoughts? And actually sit and think about this? Yes. Will I? Yes. I would just like everybody to know that, um, actually, I think every question I had was answered other than the lubrication situation going on. But I guess I don't need to know that. Um, that was an experience. And I never want to picture a 6 foot tall banana being peeled like they're his clothes and he has to be unpeeled. Does he have different peels to change into? Now I have more questions. Does he have more peels to change into leg clothes? Does he have to wash them? I'm interested. There's like more lore that could happen here. So much more. I barely touched any of it. I guess ghosts are real, and you can have sex with them. And ghost trains are real, and in another timeline, they will see each other again and be happy together. The end. Also, why now? Like it was insinuated that it's been multiple years since he had died. So why now did he come back? Cuz like the whole entire reason Greet the banana became a lifeguard because of that whole incident. And he said he's saved hundreds of people since then. So like it's definitely been a good amount of time. And he says like every sunset he wishes for him to come back. So like why now? Why is now when he gets to come back for this one night in this cove? It wasn't even a full night, it was like maybe an hour in which he got to experience almost drowning again. I'm gonna assume the reason why he almost drowned again and that had to happen was to like the magic of the experience and the meeting again and all that stuff. Like that had to happen for it to work out. But like so I'm not gonna question it. I'm questioning so much. And this is banana spot. I should not be questioning this much. I should just be accepting this for what it is, but I'm questioning so much. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go play with the Bella dog. She wants attention. Goodbye. I will talk to you after I think a bit and try to figure out what I'm gonna rate it, if I'm gonna rate it. Hi, puppy. You a good girl? I think I've said banana so much that now she wants banana. I want banana bread. Should we order banana so I can make banana bread? I think so too. the mail just went up the road. So if the dog starts barking again, that's why. But I want to finish this off because I think this will be an easy edit job. I say that I didn't actually time lapse any of it. I was just straight up recording and reacting as I was reading, which I think is the right option, being as it was so short. I did know it was gonna be short, but still, I decided to give no rating. For similar reasons, I originally gave A Touch of Taboo by Katie Robert no ratings. Though if I were to give them ratings now, I do know what I would give them, hilariously. But I decided not to give this one rating, especially since it's like so short. Like, it's under 40 pages. Like, that's not enough to get a full story, or anything. It gave me the laughs I needed today. Let me tell you that. For now, now I know that if I need a laugh, to go on to Kindle Unlimited and download whatever Chuck Tingle book is available right now, because that will give me all the laughs. So love that for me, personally. What else? Oh, if I were forced to give a rating, I think I'd do a 3.5, because you have to give a rating on Fable, and that's what I did on Fable. So I think a 3.5, but, I'm not gonna give a rating. It was a good time. I have so many questions about so many things. I kind of want banana bread now. Like, if I had somebody go get me bananas and I made banana bread right now, hear me out. Anyways, it was an experience. I will never forget the ghost train coming out of the ocean. Like, literally, it had been 5 seconds post-coitus. Literally, the banana had just put his peel back on. Like, they literally just finished. A banana puts his peel back on. A sentence I say normally. They sit down on the sand together, and then ghost train. And then, like, I gotta go now. Bye. I've reached my goal in death. Goodbye. See you in another timeline. Bye, bitch. Hilarious. I didn't even get to talk about how, like, the first, like, I don't know, because the percentages were off, on Kindle because of stuff. So I think it would have been the first, like, 10%. Like, the, him almost drowning stuff and whatnot. All that stuff. The setting of the book, not me. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the beach. I have a fear of the ocean. And then, also on top of that, I don't like sand. We should all be very proud I did not start quoting the prequels right now. Anyways, yeah, I don't, so, like, the sex scene, he's literally in sand. Like, he's going deeper into the sand as it's happening, and it's stated, and I went, this feels uncomfortable to me. But two, like, the very beginning of the book, some of the first sentences of the book is about how he just wants to go to the beach so bad, and how as soon as he got into the ocean, he finally, like, released all this stress and all this stuff. And I'm like, bitch, we're complete opposites. I have a hilarious photo. Last time I was at a beach was when I went to California to visit Bestie, like, 2 years ago, and she made me stick my feet in the ocean, and there's a photo of me being so uncomfortable with my feet in the ocean. That's it. Anyways, that's I think everything I have to say. This was an experience. I want to use intellectual brain for something. What can I say? The descriptors, listen, most of the laughing I did was, especially during the sex scene, was how descriptors were used throughout the book, right? Which I was like, it's been a couple months since, I think it was May that I read Bury Your Gaze, so I'm like, is that a thing in Bury Your Gaze that he used a lot of descriptors? And I think for, like, the horror monsters in that one, yes, descriptors were used a lot. Like, I could see how this is the same person, right? In that realm. Also, like, some of this, if you just look at it a little bit sideways, it's not romance, it's horror. So I love that. What do you mean? What do you mean he peels off? You just peel it off like it's a second skin. Also, Also, I didn't bring it up, but when he brought him out of the ocean, because lifeguard, and whatnot, and I was helping him out, there were a bunch of other people on the beach. Like, this was a less populated area of the beach. It was mostly surfers, but the chaos of it all, everybody came over to, like, check out what was happening, and clapped when he started breathing again, all this stuff, and which is weird because he's a ghost, so listen, we're not gonna talk about it. But there was a bunch of other people there, and also they went to the taco trucks. I brought that up. Nobody questions the fact that there's a 6-foot banana walking around, and it's described as being attractive when he runs around and walks away, and my brain doesn't understand how to picture that. And that's the issue I'm having. Anyways, I'm intrigued in the universe in general, which I think means I like his world building, which makes sense, because that was, like, an important part of Bury Your Gaze. Anyways, I'm going to go think about reading Camp Damascus now. Just completely opposite vibe. In the brand of Chuck Tingle. Anyways, I'm gonna go. This was a great time. This was great. I'm so glad I decided to do this last month, because, like, almost exactly a month ago, because actually maybe 3 weeks ago. Because this is exactly what I needed today. And now I know what to read when I need laughs. Thank you so much, Chuck Tingle, for this. This is what I needed. Oh. Especially this week. Anyways, end of video stuff. I don't know if I brought it up in the intro, but up above in the cards at some point there was a pop-up that should have happened, and it's been there. Is the playlist of me reading Weird Smut. I do this at least once a month. They're a fun time. I mentioned the door one in this one. There's other food ones. There's silverware ones. There's object ones. We got a large range. If you want a gay one, we got the potato one. It was the first MPreg I ever read. That's an experience. Let me tell you. And we also have monster ones. Saturdays is booktube videos like this. So, next week's is going to be series 1 by gay, because Brandon still. So stay tuned for that if you're interested, I guess. And then Wednesdays are slightly edited down gaming videos, mostly from streams, which I stream on Twitch, as linked below. Next one is Subnautica. I know this. It's gonna be the last Subnautica win. Or Subnautica 2. Gaming streak is over after that one. So, but yes, I play a mix of, like, crafting, survival, cozy. It's a mix of the two. So stay tuned if you want to watch those. Those are a thing on Wednesdays. The end. Goodbye. Links below. This was an experience. I don't know what else to say. Goodbye. I'm gonna go cuddle my dog, I guess.